Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the County Seat. I'm your host, Chad Booth. You know, November rolls around, and you are just a few days or weeks away from paying your property taxes. On the tax bill, there's a lot of information. Well, the detailed information about taxing entities and who are charging you taxes is all part of a program called Truth in Taxation. But understanding how the bill came to be and how to decipher those numbers is a little bit of a challenge. Here to help you with it is Terry Wood.
You know, they say the only sure thing in life is death and taxes. Of course, it's an old cliche, but it's actually one we can all relate to. Government services are funded by taxes. 3 different kinds of taxes: property tax, income tax, and sales tax. But it's the property tax that's been on most people's minds lately due to the economic downturn and the falling real estate values. Truth is, most people don't even know where their property taxes go. Property taxes are levied on homes and businesses, and they go to fund public schools, fire, police protection, roads, parks, libraries, and all kinds of other public benefits. It is the most stable form of government revenue since, unlike sales and income tax that fluctuate with economic conditions, property taxes remain steady over time, in proportion to the value of whatever property is being taxed. Now, the term property applies to land and buildings, your home, your equipment used in a business like computers or large-scale machinery. The tax rate for an urban location in Salt Lake comes out to less than 1% per year of the value of your property. In rural Utah, it is even less. Property is taxed at fair market value, which means the amount your home or land would sell for in the current market. The county assessor is responsible for determining the value of all property within his or her jurisdiction and taxing accordingly. If you want to challenge the amount the assessor has valued your home or business, you have the right to do so by September 15th each year. In Utah, we have the Truth in Taxation law, which was passed in 1985 to hold property tax revenue the same from year to year. Basically, when property values rise, property tax rates must, by law, go down in order to keep the amount of taxes collected the same. To change those rates and collect more tax revenue, governments must hold public meetings and voters must make the final decision to raise rates. In this way, officials cannot just raise property tax rates just because real estate prices rose. Now, no one likes to pay taxes, but it is a reality of modern life, and we do in fact enjoy many of the services provided by those tax dollars. Now, county and state governments do try for equality and efficiency when it comes to taxing your home or your car, and the Truth in Taxation law provides transparency. Death and taxes may be inevitable, but when you find out where those taxes go and you realize what you're getting, they may seem far less frightening. For the county seat, I'm Terry Wood.
Thank you, Terry, for that report. You know, one of the items that you will find in your property tax assessment that comes along each year is called assessing and collecting. It is a fee. It's a very complicated fee, but it's one I'm sure many people have been curious about. So, with Truth in Taxation, the county seat is going to rise to the occasion and help explain this tax, how it works, and what it's for when we come back here on the county seat.
Some people just live life. Others turn life into a great adventure. The only difference is where they choose to experience it. Come to Uinta County, Utah, where business, recreation, just life in general, move from the mundane to the magnificent. Come to learn, come to play, come and do more than just live life. Uinta County. Find out what you're missing in undiscovered Utah.
So, what brings you to town?
What brings anyone to St. George? A couple rounds of golf, a little relaxation.
What is that all?
Is there more? In a retirement community? Should have stuck with the back nine.
What do you picture when you hear Rich County, Utah? Bear Lake Adventure? snowmobile action, pristine skiing, spectacular solitude. Well, if that isn't what first came to mind, then you just don't know Rich County. The Bear Lake Monster Polar Plunge, snowmobiling Monte Cristo, ice fishing Bear Lake, skiing the backcountry, fishing at the Cisco Disco. Come and find out what you never knew you were missing. Rich County, Utah.
Fall in love with fall, Logan, Utah.